Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode brought to you by Games Glitches on Go Gaming Network. In today's episode, we're gonna take a look at how one can obtain an Atlas Pass V1. It seems to be a big ass topic, a very hot topic on Steam, on Steam forums and everywhere, because a lot of people don't seem to be able to obtain Atlas Pass quite easily, and I've discovered how one can obtain it. I'm going to explain it to you guys really quickly on how you could find it. Maybe I'll end up even leaving some details out, but I'll try to cover everything to best of my ability. Now, right here, I was just simply jumping from planet to planet, and basically there's not really any pattern except for the fact that I found that when you stop on previous planets and you scan the area and you get these monoliths or houses or so on, just go to it, check it out even if it's crappy, and then go out in space and jump again, and you come across these space anomalies a lot more often. Now, this is the space anomaly. While traveling at hyperspeed and coming out of it, it will appear as a purple like sign in front of you, so you can see it. Once you approach the space anomaly, you will notice that it's a giant spaceship. Also, the cool thing about it, it looks like a giant Death Star. Not really a giant Death Star, maybe like a kind of a smaller version, but nonetheless, when you kind of approach it, it straight up reminds you of, Star Wars and so on. But, this is my just personal opinion. It's just up to you, take it or leave it. In any case, now, right here, once you enter our beloved Death Star, that's what I'm just gonna refer to it, or space anomaly, you will be met with an alien. But please note, before you travel in here, if you find this Death Star, it never disappears. Even if you go to a nearby planet, harvest there, and come back out, it's always going to stay here and wait for you. Now, the reason why I'm giving you this warning, and please listen to it carefully, is the fact that before you go into the Death Star, if you want the design pattern itself to craft the Atlas Pass 1, you must have already scanned enough creatures to obtain level 3. What is it to be level 3? It's milestone level 3. If you look at, when you get those tons and tons and tons of milestones, you have to have enough milestones that you've met for 3 creatures. Like right here, I also discovered apparently they got God captive, in a nice little orb. Now we know where, what happened to him, why he's been missing off Earth. He's been stuck all this time here. In any case, this our defunct alien right here, I love their helmet. This is straight up, I just expect them to break out into a rave and stuff. But in any case, this gentleman right here, when you talk to him, will give you different little things that you can acquire. Give it a moment to load. Sorry, it's just these conversations with these aliens take a moment. As you could see here, he would either give you resources to aid into your exploration, help you find a shortcut to the center, or resume your path on the Atlas, your travel path, and so on. But this is not the most important thing that you need to find. The most important one that gives you the Atlas Pass and for whom you need to have the creatures discovered, to have it unlocked, is this little gentleman that's next to our, Robo Jesus here that has got captured in a goddamn bubble. Now, this is the little guy that you would wanna talk to. Once you click on him, you just give it a moment. He's gonna have a conversation, And right now, as you could see here, alien colonists encounter level 3 or above. Once you have the requirements met, as you could see here, you learned the new formula for Atlas Pass V1. Please note that you actually don't use up the Atlas Pass like you use up the computer chips. So one Atlas Pass from this point on can open all the doors everywhere, which is quite amazing. Everything like V1 can open all the doors, the chest, everything. So just one pass, you don't have to keep recrafting it, which is quite amazing. Also, please note that this guy is gonna try to sell you equipment and stuff like that for 20k, then 40, then 60, then 80 increments in 20. He's going to scam you. This guy is a scam artist. He scammed me out of $1 million. Also, don't forget to loot the weapon that's located next to the little guy. Make sure you have at least some money on you before you go there so you could buy the weapon. Most of the time the weapon is an upgrade, but not always. I did come across, in my stream, on my live stream, a weapon that kinda sucked. This one, well, happened to be a nice actual upgrade for me. Now, the awesome thing about the V1 pass, the fact once you obtain it from that wonderful alien and you craft it, and please remember that it does not get destroyed when you use it, so feel free to open as many things as you want with it. Once you land in any space station, this way it will allow you to actually max out your inventory space really, really quickly. All you have to do is literally jump between space stations such as these. Then on the left hand side when looking towards the back, or on the right hand side when looking out, you would have probably noticed that there's a locked door right over here. When you open that locked door with a V1 pass, as you guys could see here, the pass, it never disappears, unless you die and don't roll back. Behind this door, you will always, 100% of the time so far that I came across, me myself, I've been streaming for 8 hours and I opened buttload of these doors, I have always came across an exosuit. As you guys could see right here, 38th slot, 250k for the exosuit. And boom, also behind here you will obtain a rare technology. Well, in this case I already kind of know it. There's some plants and so on. So just travel between space station to space station and you could max out your inventory really, really quickly. I mean, yes, you do kind of have to end up stopping by about like 30 space station, depends how many pods you found on the planet, in my previous video. But this way you are guaranteed to get always that +1 inventory spot, and then you just get into your ship, fly away and check out the other space station. Also note not to forget to stop by over here and talk to the guy and learn language. There's always a guy here that teaches you at least one word, or at least a lot of the times. If you come up here, he is right here, you could just talk to him, so you're killing multiple rabbits, with one stone, so to speak. Let's interact with him. It takes a moment for them to talk. Oh wow, okay. Nah. See, they're gonna ask you sometimes to relinquish your multi-tool. I personally choose not to. I don't trust them. I refuse to take it. I mean, to give it to him. And he gave me a reputation increase. When you usually succeed in that, sometimes you get them to teach you a word. There we go. Request new word. Ha! See guys, you can now learn words real quickly, if you don't want to farm the words. And you could also now, check out the spaceships that land here, and you will always also expand your backpack. I love the way how this game looks. I just wish I could paint ships. That's pretty much it. That's the only thing one is able to paint them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this nice little episode on how to obtain ATLASPASS V1. If you have any questions, any concerns, please ask me in the description below. I am going to answer them, and I answer quite frequently to everybody as much as I can, as much as humanly possible for a single individual. But in any case, I would like to have a small little collection of different ships that people have within this game. If you guys think that your ship looks amazing, looks beautiful, or you got an amazing prefab customization, link it to me in the description below, throw in there, I'll check it out, I'll approve it, and then we're gonna take a look at all the amazing ships that they have actually created in the world of No Man's Sky, because they all have a different prefabs. As you could see here, all these ships are somewhat unique. It's just, mine's happen to be similar to this one because this is the area where I got mine. So this type will come into this area often. But I would love to see all the other types of ships that you guys came across in this amazing galaxy. In any case, if you guys enjoyed this nice little episode, please click like now, and I will send you this Star Wars wannabe ship right here. This spider Star Wars ship will appear in your room. Get inside, fly around, and have the real No Man's Sky experience.